Ever wonder why some anglers catch fish like it's magic, while others go home empty-handed? Here's the truth. It's not luck, it's the lure. If you've ever stood at the tackle shop staring at hundreds of lures, feeling like you're picking a lottery number, you're not alone. Choosing the right lure can be the difference between an unforgettable day and a long, quiet one. In this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know about fishing lures, how they work, when to use them, and the secrets that top anglers don't tell you. By the end, you'll know exactly which lure to tie on and why fish can't resist it. Let's dive in. What makes a lure work? A lure isn't just a piece of plastic or metal, it's a story you tell underwater. Every twitch, pause, and flash tells the fish, dinner's moving. But to tell the right story, you've got to understand what triggers a fish to strike. Fish bite for three main reasons. Hunger, they think it's food. And reaction, they're annoyed or defending territory. Instinct, something moving triggers a chase reflex. Your job? To match that instinct with the perfect imitation. The four main types of lures. Let's start with the big four: soft plastics, crankbaits, spinnerbaits, and topwater lures. Soft plastics. These are your worms, creatures, and swim baits. They're lifelike, flexible, and can be rigged in 100 ways. Texas, Carolina, wacky, drop shot, you name it. When fish are picky, soft plastics shine. Imagine a bass sitting in heavy cover. You toss in a slow-moving worm, it wiggles just right, falls naturally, and bam, you've got a bite. Pro tip, match color to water clarity. Clear water, natural colors, like green pumpkin or watermelon. Murky water, to darker shades, like black or Junebug. Crankbaits. These are the search engines of fishing. When you don't know where fish are, a crankbait covers water fast. They dive, wobble, and bounce off rocks, mimicking baitfish. Square bills for shallow cover, round bills for deep water, lipless for open water or grass. Fish love crankbaits because they look like an injured snack trying to escape. Spinnerbaits, half lure, half disco ball. They flash, thump, and call attention from far away. Spinnerbaits are perfect for stained water or windy days. The blades spin and pulse, imitating schooling baitfish. When visibility is low, sound and vibration become your best friends. Double willow blades, more flash for clear water. Colorado blades, more thump for muddy water. Topwater lures, the most fun you can have fishing, period. There's nothing like watching a fish explode on the surface. Walkers, poppers, frogs, they all create surface disturbance that triggers aggression. If you've ever seen a frog hop across a pond and disappear in a splash, you know how addictive topwater bites are. Early morning or late evening is prime time. Keep your cool, wait until you feel the pull before setting the hook. Matching the hatch. Match the hatch is one of the oldest fishing sayings, and it's pure gold. It means imitate what the fish are already eating. If baitfish are small and silver, don't throw a giant red lure. If the water's full of crawfish, grab a brown or orange jig. Fish are like picky eaters. Give them what's already on their menu. Here's a quick breakdown. Bass feeding on shad, use silver-white crankbaits or spinnerbaits. Bass feeding on bluegill, use green-orange lures. Crawfish season, 2, brown or red jigs. Trout waters, small spoons or soft baits that mimic insects. Understanding local forage is like learning the language of fish. Speak it, and they'll answer. Color and water clarity. Color matters more than most anglers admit. Think of it like this. Clear water, fish can see detail, so use natural and subtle shades. Stay in your murky water. You want contrast. Darker lures stand out better. Low light dawn dusk, go with bold silhouettes like black or chartreuse. A fun trick, drop your lure a few inches into the water near your feet. If it disappears instantly, switch to something brighter or darker. Speed and depth. Every lure has a zone, its sweet spot. Crankbaits dive depending on lip size. Spinnerbaits sink slower. Soft plastics can be worked anywhere you want. Think of the water as 3 layers. Top layer, active feeders early or late in the day. Mid layer, most of your crankbaits and spinnerbaits live here. Bottom layer, soft plastics and jigs roll when the sun's high or the water's cold. And speed? That's the secret ingredient. Fish slower in cold water, faster in warm. Fish have cold blood. Their metabolically slows down when it's cold. If your lure's zipping by, they won't chase it. Slow down and you'll get bit. Seasonal lure choices. Every season tells a different story underwater. Spring, the comeback fish are feeding heavy before the spawn. Use reaction baits, crankbaits, spinnerbaits, chatterbaits, anything that covers ground and gets noticed. In shallow, warming water, fish are fired up. Summer, the grind. Hot water makes fish lazy. Go deep and slow. Soft plastics, jigs, and deep diving crankbaits work best. Focus on shade, structure, and drop-offs where water's cooler. Fall, the feast. Fish go into feeding mode again. They chase bait fish, so anything that flashes or moves fast wins. Think spinnerbaits and lipless crankbaits. Keep moving and follow the bait schools. Winter, the chill. Now it's all about finesse. Fish won't move much, so bring the food to them. Try jigs, drop shots, and slow-rolled soft plastics. Patience catches fish when nothing else will. The psychology of fish strikes. Fish don't have big brains, but they do have sharp instincts. When something invades their space or looks wounded, they react. Your job as an angler is to manipulate instinct. Here's a neat trick. Try the pause attack. Cast your lure, retrieve it, then stop. That sudden pause looks exactly like prey giving up. Most bites happen right then, during a pause. It's like you're teasing them. Come on, you know you want it. Common lure mistakes. Most people don't catch fish because of small mistakes that scare them off instead of attracting them. Using the wrong size. Match lure size to the average bait fish size in that lake. Too big or too small looks suspicious. Ignoring water temperature. Fish slow down in cold water. Match their mood. Not experimenting. Change colors, speeds, and depths until you find what works. Setting the hook too early on topwater bites. Wait till you feel the pull, not just see the splash. Losing confidence. Confidence actually changes how you fish. You move better, react sharper, and pay attention. If you don't believe in your lure, change it. Here's the problem. There's no one lure fits all. You can't just buy a fancy one and expect it to work everywhere. Too many anglers think it's about price or brand, but it's about understanding the environment, the season, and the behavior of fish. You might have the best lure in the world, but if you're throwing it in the wrong spot or wrong conditions, it's just expensive decoration. So how do you choose right every time? It comes down to 3 golden questions. What's the fish eating right now? Where is it hanging out? What will make it bite? Hunger or reaction? Let's apply this. Say it's a warm afternoon in midsummer. Fish are deeper, chilling near structure. You grab a Texas rig worm and work it slow along the bottom. Boom. If it's early morning in spring, the shallows are alive. Tie on a square-billed crankbait and burn it near the banks. Or on a cloudy fall day, use a spinnerbait and chase baitfish schools. Once you see the pattern, fishing turns from guessing to predicting, like reading the water instead of just fishing. Fish don't just see, they feel vibrations. That's why lure sound is so important. A rattle in a crankbait mimics panicked baitfish. A spinnerbait's blade vibration travels through the water like sonar. Even the way your soft plastic tail flicks creates a pulse that fish can sense. When visibility is low, noise and vibration can be more important than color. Try this next time. Fish a silent crankbait side by side with a rattling one. You'll be surprised. Sometimes the quiet one wins when the water's clear and fish are spooky. Lures are investments. Treat them like it. Rinse them after saltwater use. Sharpen hooks regularly. Store plastics separately. Some melt together in heat. Keep an organized tackle box. When time matters, fumbling isn't an option. A dull hook can cost you the biggest fish of your life. Always check the point. If it doesn't dig into your thumbnail easily, sharpen it. All right, let's pull it all together. Picture this. You're standing at your favorite lake. The sun's just breaking through the fog. You know the water's a little murky, the temperature's warm, and bait fish are running near the bank. You tie on a white spinnerbait with double yellow lines. First cast, nothing. Second cast, a flash, a thump, then boom. Rod bends, drag screams. That's not luck, that's knowledge in action. You didn't just throw something shiny in the water. You read the clues and told the perfect underwater story. That's what this guide is all about, turning fishing from chance to skill. Let's recap the key takeaways from this ultimate lure guide. Match your lure type to your situation. Soft plastics, crankbaits, spinnerbaits, or topwater. Pay attention to water clarity, color, and temperature. Fish slower when it's cold, faster when it's warm. Match the hatch. Imitate what fish are already feeding on. Don't be afraid to experiment. The best lure is the one that fits right now. Fishing isn't about having every lure ever made. It's about knowing why one works when another doesn't. Once you understand that, every cast becomes a confident one. Now that you know how to pick the perfect lure, check out the next video on your screen to learn where to cast it for the biggest bites.